So, we have a Shimoneta ripoff, it seems. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh boy. So, got wind from One Angry Gamer on Twitter. Someone shared with me that there's a comic, an American comic that's coming out that seems very... Let's see if you've heard of this before. A new comic from Rolling Stone, a Rolling Stone article or something like that on their Twitter. A new comic imagines a dystopian future where orgasms are audited and sex toys are contraband. We talked to the creator about how she came up with the idea and how it's not that far from what happens in America now. And my favorite thing is it's getting flooded with, this is Shimoneta. It's already been done. Shimoneta, Shimoneta, Shimoneta. It's a manga. It's an anime. It's been out for years. And my favorite one was, where'd you come up with the idea for this? I watched Shimoneta, a Japanese anime, and then I just ripped it off. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be mean, but this clearly, of course, it's more of a nowadays, and it's more focused on, I think, like LGBTQ stuff there, but the main gist of this whole thing, safe sex, inside new comic set in dystopian, sexually repressed future. Sex workers are real-life superheroes, says the comic book creator. Now, you look through the article if you want. I can talk about it a little bit. But I do see this, and I love all the tweets and all the people respond to this. Like, all this is it's been done before. And clearly it is. I mean, it's Shimoneta. But just done differently, even though I can kind of see, like, I agree with the part where it's like, we all, people joked about it, but it's like, you joke about it and look what's happening now. It really is. Shimoneta is really happening right now. And so I can see this person come up with this and then thinking, in a sense that, well, this is happening now, so let's talk about it, because it really is happening now, all this stuff there. So I'm not really like attacking or narking on the person or any of that kind of stuff, but I do find it kind of funny that it does seem like, this story has been done, so therefore, yeah, this is Shimoneta. And sorry, it's done better because, one, anime and manga style is a lot better than, no offense, this art style is really bad. American comics are dying off, and for good reason. Yay for manga and anime. Art style's terrible, the stories are terrible, and it's just not my cup of tea, and a lot of people, obviously, since the industry is dying. But this person's at least trying something new, even though, again, it's Shimoneta. But, let's see, for sex workers everywhere, and it seems to be like they're doing something for sex workers, for people, the underdogs, lower class people, as they describe in a thing. I'll scroll down. But again, good for that. I have no problem against that. But basically, the plot arcs and all that stuff, there's basically Shimoneta, the whole idea. So it's like, what is it about? It takes place in American dystopia that is pretty recognizable to the world that we are living in. So again, it's true. That is what's happening right now. And that's definitely by design. It's a social thriller or satire where the thing that makes it dystopia is the sexuality and gender expression are over-surveilled, over-bureaucratized. I butcher that word. Over-bureaucratized and over-policed to just an extra absurd enough degree that the average reader who may not have experienced their own sexual or gender identity being oppressed in that way, how it'll be. The heroes of the story are the sexual underclass, then they go and list them all. To form communities and friendships they love, they form communities, friendship, they also make art and make their livelihood. The villains are not only known as the party, they're known as the party, they're ultra-conservative government organization, they compromise themselves, blah, 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 blah. Again, it's Shimoneta, that's exactly what it was, although it was, funny, it was entertaining, it was creative, it was hot, it was downright naughty, really good naughty too. I mean, the cookies, I would eat those cookies, but anyway. Dang. Then I love the whole, main girl with the panties over her face and that's awesome, that's hot. Great show, wish it would continue more, and then there's talk here, I don't even care anymore, something about, like, cis men, but it's not like it's a bad thing, like she's saying because she herself is cis, so it's like, we don't need to go into that, it's nothing, it doesn't seem like it's anything woke, as people are probably gonna complain and whine about. But basically, again, meanwhile, in 2015 Japan, the light novel coming out in 2012, and the manga in 2014. So, seen it, it's been done. You got the thing from The Simpsons, George Harrison, it's been done. So you can see some of the stuff there. Everyone's sitting there saying, it's Shimoneta, everyone knows this is just Shimoneta. Seen it, it's called Shimoneta. I highly recommend it, I want to do a review on it, but again, I might just make that a excuse thing, because I would hate to, talk about it and then censor it and all that stuff there, because then this is against censorship. It's a thing about, but what do you think? Is this basically Shimoneta? I think it is, but again, nothing against the person making it, unless they were blatantly ripping it off. Kind of like how you see, there's just too many coincidences for Avatar, where you see stuff about when you see like shot-for-shot scenes from Ferngully and Pocahontas, and you're like, dang. Now, if it's something like that, then no. But I think it's a rip-off. Other people obviously seem to do, and doesn't matter anyway. I mean, congrats for trying to do something different, but at the same time, comics are dying, so it doesn't really matter anyway. Who's gonna really read it? And it's probably gonna do anything anyway, because it's the dying comic industry. So what do you think? Again, like, share, comment, subscribe. Support me. I'll be moving other content exclusively to Patreon, to BitChute, and maybe even a hub account if people like to follow there, just for more of the stuff, because I don't want to, you'll get the regular content here, but for stuff that I don't want censored, and, we fight against the stuff, it'll be on those. Hope you support it, and I'm sure you'll like it, because you won't get to see any more censorship on those. But the regular, normal stuff that I don't have to worry about censoring will be on here. Thank you. Keep it happening. Ding, 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 ding. Ding 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 J ding 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 J